Beyond the borders of existence, where the rivers of time dissolve into a stagnant mist of entropy, lies the arena at the end of time. It is a place of impossible geometry, a floating obsidian disk suspended in the center of a dying nebula. Here, the laws of physics are but suggestions, and the whispers of dead civilizations echo against the stars that refuse to go out. This is the stage for a conflict that transcends mortality, a duel between two titans who have defined the essence of their respective cultures for millennia. From the crashing waves of the Mediterranean to the scorching sands of the Nile, the echoes of their power now meet in this silent vacuum. We witness the collision of the Earth's shaker and the source of all life. First, let us gaze upon the master of the wine-dark sea. Poseidon, the second son of Cronus and Rhea, was born into a world of darkness and swallowed by his own father. After the great war against the Titans, he claimed the ocean as his eternal domain. He is not merely a god of water, he is the personification of the unpredictable and the untamed. In his hand, he carries the trident, a weapon forged by the elder Cyclopes in the fires of Tartarus. This three-pronged spear is the anchor of his soul, capable of shattering mountains and birthing continents. Poseidon arrives at the arena with the weight of the Atlantic on his shoulders. He is clad in armor made of dragon scales and deep-sea emeralds. His eyes are the color of a hurricane, and his breath smells of brine and ancient secrets. He is the storm made flesh, a deity whose temper can swallow whole fleets and whose wrath makes the foundations of the world tremble. Opposing him stands the primordial king of the Egyptian heavens, Ra. He is the self-created one, the deity who emerged from the watery chaos of none on the first morning of existence. Ra is the absolute authority of the sun, the navigator of the celestial bark who dies every evening only to be reborn every dawn. He represents the triumph of order over chaos, the Ma'at that keeps the universe from collapsing into the void. His appearance is terrifying in its majesty. His head is that of a hawk, crowned by the Uraeus serpent and the solar disk, a burning sphere of pure nuclear fusion. His skin is made of gold, and his bones are of silver. In his hand, he holds the scepter, the symbol of power and dominion. Ra does not merely control fire, he is the light that reveals the truth of the world. He has fought the chaos serpent Apophis every night for eternity, and his spirit is tempered by the heat of a billion suns. The two gods face each other across the obsidian expanse. The air between them vibrates with the pressure of their divine auras. The sea god steps forward, and the ground beneath his feet turns to liquid, ripples of salt water expanding into the vacuum. The sun god rises into the air, his radiance turning the dark nebula into a blinding white horizon.
Look upon me, dweller of the sky. You who claim to be the first and the last. Here, there is no sky to hold your light and no horizon to hide your face. I have pulled the foundations of the earth from the abyss. I have heard the screams of the giants I buried beneath the crust. Your heat is nothing but a flicker compared to the crushing cold of my depths. I will drown your golden city and quench your fire until you are nothing but a cold stone drifting in the dark.
Your arrogance is as deep as your trenches, Poseidon of the Greeks. You speak of foundations, yet you are but a tenant of the world I breathed into life. I was there when the first word was spoken, and I shall be there when the last light fades. Your oceans are but tears on the face of my creation. You are the god of a single world, a creature of salt and storm. I am the fire that fuels the stars. You cannot drown the sun, little king of the waves. You can only be consumed by it.
The duel begins not with a strike, but with a miracle. Poseidon slams his trident into the obsidian floor. The sound is not a simple thud, but a metaphysical roar. From the cracks in the arena, geysers of pressurized seawater erupt, defiance of the vacuum of space. These are not ordinary waters, they are infused with the primordial essence of the Tethys, heavy with the weight of thousands of atmospheres. Poseidon weaves his hands, and the water takes the shape of colossal horses, their manes made of white foam, their hooves of jagged coral. They gallop across the void, charging toward Ra with the force of a tsunamic impact. Ra does not flinch. He raises the scepter and speaks a word of Heka, the ancient Egyptian magic. The word is the name of the first dawn. A shield of concentrated solar flares erupts around it. As the water horses collide with the sunfire, they do not splash, they instantly vaporize into a thick, blinding steam that fills the arena at the end of time. Within the mist, the temperature fluctuates between the freezing zero of space and the scorching heat of a forge. Poseidon uses the steam to his advantage. He vanishes into the mist, moving with the fluidity of a current. He appears behind Ra, his trident glowing with a ghostly blue light. He strikes, seeking to pierce the solar god's heart. The points of the trident catch the solar disk, and a shockwave of energy ripples outward, shattering the nearby remnants of dead planets.
You think the mist hides you? I am the light that pierces all shadows. My eyes sees through the illusions of the deep.
Ra's forehead glows. The eye of Ra, the vengeful aspect of the sun, detaches from his crown. It transforms into a lioness of pure fire, Sekhmet's fury embodied. The lioness leaps into the mist, her roar a sonic boom that disperses the steam. She tracks Poseidon's divine essence, hunting the god of the sea through the vacuum. Poseidon is forced to defend, spinning his trident to create a whirlpool of liquid energy that traps the fire lioness. But Ra is already chanting his second miracle. He calls upon the 7 rays of the afternoon sun, each one a spear of concentrated radiation. The spears descend from the center of the nebula, pinning Poseidon to the obsidian disk. The heat is so intense that the Greek god's armor begins to glow red hot. Poseidon roars in pain and fury. He realizes that in this arena, his connection to the physical oceans of Earth is distant. He must reach deeper, into the very concept of the abyss. He calls upon the earthquake, the power that earned him the title Enosigaios.
Earth, hear me. Even here, at the edge of nothing, there is a core. Tremble. Break. Shatter the throne of the Golden King.
The arena at the end of time begins to fracture. The obsidian disk splits open, and a void beneath the void appears. From the cracks, Poseidon summons the crushing pressure of the deepest trenches. He manifests a sphere of absolute water, a black, liquid prison that expands to swallow Ra and his solar fire. Inside the sphere, there is no air, no light, and no sound. The pressure is enough to flatten stars. Ra is submerged in the cold, dark silence of the pre-creation chaos. For a moment, it seems the sun has been extinguished. The black sphere floats in the nebula, a dark moon of silent water. Poseidon stands over it, leaning on his trident, his chest heaving. But then, a rhythm begins to pulse from within the dark water. A heartbeat. Not a heart of flesh, but a heart of fusion.
I have traveled the underworld every night for eternity. I have faced the darkness of the Duat in the coils of Apophis. Do you think a little water can hold the soul of the Creator? I am the morning. I am the rebirth.
A pinprick of light appears in the center of the black sphere. It grows with terrifying speed. The water begins to boil, then to glow. The sphere of Poseidon's making explodes outward in a supernova of steam and light. Ra emerges, his form now transcendent. He is no longer just a hawk-headed man, he is a pillar of white-hot plasma that stretches across the arena. This is the ultimate arcane miracle of the Egyptian mythos, the transformation into the autumn Ra, the totality of all that exists. Ra raises his hand, and the arena is flooded with the radiance of 1,000 suns. Poseidon is blinded. He tries to summon a wave, but the heat is so absolute that the water molecules are ripped apart into their constituent atoms. The trident, for all its power, begins to melt. Poseidon stands defiant, his blue skin blistering, his hair a crown of steam.
You may burn the world, Ra, but the salt will remain. Even in the ashes of the universe, the bitter memory of the sea will haunt you.
Let it be a memory then. For in the presence of the true sun, there is no room for shadows. Your era ends, Earthshaker. Return to the silence of the depths.
Ra unleashes the full weight of the solar bark's journey. He focuses all the energy of the day's cycle into a single point of light. It is the spell of the final dawn. The light hits Poseidon with the force of a cosmic hammer. It is not just physical heat, it is a spiritual incineration. The sea god is pushed back to the very edge of the obsidian disk. His trident clatters to the ground, its glow extinguished. Poseidon falls to one knee, the moisture of his divine being nearly spent. The sun god hovers above him, the victor of the arcane exchange. The battle comes to an end as the radiance of Ra stabilizes, cooling from a blinding white to a majestic gold. Poseidon remains, though his power is temporarily broken, his form flickering like a mirage. In this duel of arcane mastery and divine miracles, the logic of the mythologies provides a clear winner. While Poseidon is an elemental powerhouse, a master of the physical world and its devastating natural forces, Ra is a cosmological constant. In Egyptian theology, Ra is the source of Heka itself, the magic that sustains all life and prevents the collapse of the universe. Poseidon's strength is tied to the earth and its oceans. Ra's strength is tied to the existence of light and order across all planes. By descending into the arena at the end of time, a place of pure metaphysical struggle, Ra's role as the creator who daily defeats the primordial void gave him the edge. He has fought the darkness of non-existence every night for eons. Poseidon's storms, however grand, are part of a world that Ra's light helped define. The sun has scorched the sea, and the order of the cosmos is maintained. This was an epic encounter of gods and legends, a clash that shook the very pillars of eternity. If you enjoyed this journey through the myths of old and the battles of the Titans, do not forget to show your support. Hit the like button to fuel our own solar fire, and subscribe to the channel to join our council of historians and seekers of truth. There are many more battles to be fought and many more mysteries to uncover in the arena at the end of time. Until the next dawn, stay legendary. The narrative dives deep into the theology of the Earthshaker and the creator of all, providing a detailed breakdown of their legendary weapons and spells. Experience a battle that transcends time and space, narrated with epic grandeur and historical depth. Who wins when the unyielding ocean meets the eternal sun? Discover the logical conclusion based on ancient mythology and the metaphysical weight of these two powerful pantheons. Don't miss this legendary confrontation between two of history's most iconic figures.